Hey guys, I got a new video for you today, and I am in the process of building a new EDC bag. Now, I normally carry a backpack as my EDC bag, but I'm going to be transitioning into carrying more of a messenger style bag. And it's actually going to be something smaller. I want something very compact for my EDC bag. So I'm gathering a couple of the different supplies that I'm going to be carrying in that bag as part of my EDC loadout. And one of the things that I noticed with this bag is that it doesn't actually have an external water bottle pocket. Now, I don't normally carry a water bottle every day with me, but I try to. It's one of those things that I kind of forget. Sometimes I'll put it in the bag, sometimes I won't. So I figured I wanted to be better at carrying a water bottle with me. But unfortunately, because this new bag doesn't have a dedicated pocket on the outside of the bag, I would have to carry the water bottle on the inside. Now, because this is a thinner, kind of more low profile bag that I'm going to be using, obviously a regular size water bottle, because of the shape, would take up a lot of room inside of the bag. So I started looking at some of the different options, and I came across this one here. I actually saw somebody had this in one of their EDC videos, and I looked it up and I found it on Amazon, and I decided to pick it up. Obviously, as you guys can see, this is called the Discreet Flask. This is by a company called Rabbit, right there, as you guys can see there. So this is by no means the best option as far as water bottles go, just because of the amount of water that it will actually hold. This particular one will hold 7.25 ounces or 250 milliliters. So it's a small amount of water, but at least you'll have some sort of water with you. Obviously, it's called a flask. You can put whatever you want inside of it, but I'm going to be using it particularly for water. That's just what I need. But the reason why I picked it up is because of the shape and the form factor. So as you guys can see from the box here, it's very slim, very thin, but I do like the way it looks also. Obviously, this is, there could be other things out there that would serve the same purpose, but I just really like the way that this looked. So I wanted to go ahead and show it to you guys. Maybe if you're looking at something similar, this might be the one for you. So when you open it up, you have the flask inside here. So open this bag, and then here it is here. All right, so as you guys can see, it's a clear plastic container here. In the top, you have this lid here that has an O-ring or a rubber seal all the way around. So none of the water is going to be coming out. And then you have, obviously, the spout right here on the top. So if you unscrew it, this will actually open up, and then you can go ahead and drink out of there. I like the fact that it is a small opening, so you don't have to worry about a lot of the water coming out or anything like that. And then you guys can see on the inside there, you do have 7.25 ounces or 215 milliliters kind of etched on the side of the plastic here. And then what's interesting also is that there is no threads on the outside of this. The threads are actually on the inside and on the inside of that portion there. So when you screw it down, it actually it's nice and secure. Now the plastic is very hard, which is another thing that I wanted to make sure that it wasn't going to break or anything like that, because I'm going to be carrying this on the inside of the bag. But again, it's nice and thin. It's definitely going to fit into either one of the pockets or the main compartment of the bag that I'm going to be using. Now you're also able to, as you guys can see here, it's the rubber goes all the way around it, and then you have the branding on the bottom there. You're actually able to take it off. So if you unscrew the cap right here, there's a little hook right there, so you just pull up on it, and this goes all around. If you want to go ahead and take off just the strap there, you can go ahead and do that. Or if you want to go ahead and remove this lid portion, you can go ahead and do that also, so you can clean it and whatnot. Now, what I did remove it once before already, and what I did find is that it was a little difficult to get back in there. So if you don't have to remove it, I would probably recommend not doing it, but you are able to do if you do decide that you have to clean it because it's getting dirty or anything like that. Again, there's the kind of etching on the plastic there. So all you do is go ahead and thread that back on there, and then it actually has these raised edges, so the goes all the way around, and then you just gotta make sure that you pull it and hook it onto that hook right there, and then just screw it back on, and you're good to go. So I wanted to go ahead and share that with you guys because, again, this is not the by no means the best option for carrying water, especially if you're used to carrying a larger container or something like that. But if you don't, if you're kind of like myself, that you always forget just because you don't have any room for it or anything like that, or you're just not used to carrying water. Again, it's not a lot of water that you're going to be carrying in here. You're definitely going to be filling this up quite often if you do decide to drink a lot of water throughout the day, which is good for you. But at least you'll have it with you, which is the biggest concern that I had, is that I would always forget to take it with me, or I didn't have room for it in my bag or anything like that. And then worst case scenario, I can, depending on what I'm wearing, I could probably drop this into like a cargo pocket, or maybe the pocket on the back of my pants or something like that, if I did just want to carry the actual bottle with me. But again, this is called the Discreet Flask from Rabbit. I thought it was a good option for what I was looking for, so I wanted to go ahead and share it with you guys. So there it is. Let me know if you guys have any questions. Thanks.